Imperious Doom here. Welcome to the Doomville Arcade. Now today, we're going to discuss the most underrated arrow in the archer's quiver, the tarring shot. The tar is disgusting, but the results are beautiful. First things first, let's talk about what the tarring shot is and how the tarring shot works. It's actually an arrow that you can fire from your bow, or you can climb up on the enemy and attach it that way. But let's be real, nobody is picking the archer to be climbing up on these big crazy looking monsters, so just use your bow and keep at a safe distance. Once it's stuck to your enemy, attacking anywhere in the general area that tarring arrow is attached will cause it to erupt, covering your enemy in tar. Or, once it's attached, you can wait a couple of seconds and it'll erupt all by itself, again, covering your enemy in tar. The beauty of the tarring arrow is in its pairing. What special moves you combine with it to give it the ignition to set your enemies on fire. As an archer, if you want to start that fire yourself, you could hit them with the tarring shot and then follow it up with an explosive arrow. If you do this, both arrows will eventually ignite on their own, causing the enemy to burn. If you have a mage as your main pawn, like I do, you can set him to use his flamethrower attack, and that will also ignite anybody that has been hit with the tarring shot. The most effective way that I've found of using the tarring shot is by having one of your pawns be a mage and have that mage use the fire affinity, where they can imbue your weapons and your pawn's weapons with fire. So you can already see where this is going. You use the tarring shot, he imbues your weapon and your allies' weapons, and anybody that makes contact with that enemy is going to set them ablaze. When used this way, the tarring shot is very effective. It straight up cooks smaller enemies, leaves nothing but the bone, and it stuns bigger enemies and it keeps them from attacking you. I was surprised to see how much easier some of these fights got once I started using the tarring shot. I mean, the Minotaurs, the Cyclopses, the Ogres, the Chimeras were all much easier to fight, and the Griffin can't fly when they're on fire. So, apply the tarring shot, ignite, and they'll be stunned. They won't be able to fly away. I actually defeated my first Griffin this way because he couldn't just fly away. What's so cool about the tarring shot is that once they're on fire, they stay on fire for a long time, allowing you to get in all kinds of critical attacks because it also stuns them, right? So you get the fire, which is causing damage over time. It stuns them so they either fall down or they stumble, allowing you to get critical attacks in, and it allows you to get off another tarring shot and set up the same cycle again. So this is pretty powerful. While this is a fun technique, definitely a fun way to play the archer, and it's very effective, it does not work against drakes. Take my warning, don't run up on a dragon trying to set it on fire because it's not going to work. I've not been able to set a single one of them on fire with tarring shot, with explosive arrow, with nothing. So be prepared, because if you run up on a dragon trying to pull this off, you're going to get humbled. Thanks for watching. You could have been anywhere in the world and you were here with me. You know I appreciate that.